Hello, this is Rainbow Rising. Welcome to my channel. Welcome in this spectacular new year of the water rabbit. The message of today is High Priestess is appointed. There's gifts that need to be urgently unwrapped, and many of us are called to begin a spiritual practice. If you're getting signs of maybe not seeing clearly, maybe you come across people with visual or hearing impairment, it often signals that there's something that you don't see, something that you don't hear, and you need to tap into your guidance a little bit more. When it comes to food, in this time of very critical expansion, sometimes we might be inclined to eat foods that maybe are not aligned with our diet, but I've been guided to tell you that it's okay to eat, say, you're vegetarian or vegan and suddenly you feel craving for meat. In this time, as an exception, it's okay to do it when you feel guided. Just don't judge yourself on this, okay? There is a lot of self-acceptance that's happening at the moment, and we are called to release some stagnant blockages in our heart. Purging of the heart can be really challenging because it can result in like temporary grief, for example, or longing, feelings of isolation, and this temporary depression, but this is just temporary, as this is what's actually coming out of us. That's why we're feeling it temporarily, but we're feeling it, releasing it, and letting go of it forever. Another message is surrender. Let go of control and allow yourself to flow a bit more than before. Of course, a certain amount of structure is very healthy, but don't judge yourself on flexing with your plan. You might feel guided to pour from yourself into other people and feel very, very compassionate towards their problems, and at the same time discern between how much you want to give and how much you want to keep for yourself. Make sure you always refill and recharge yourself and your own cup. And we have like another opening and a gate, and I also feel like there's a chance to leap forward somewhere very quickly or take things easy. So that's a choice. It's not like set in stone, like always in motion the future is. So you decide how you want to lead your quest, and there's a sense of arriving somewhere, like arriving in yourself, arriving in this internal satisfaction and softness. It can be opened by location, but doesn't have to. Breathing rose. I feel a conversation, a really open-hearted conversation can speed up our healing at this time and help us breathe through the process and surrender to it, maybe even understand it, rationalize it if you feel that need. Convergence. Converge. our paths converge. It's like many people have been guided by the same soul call, and the paths suddenly cross. We meet, and it turns out that we've been listening to the same songs for 3 years, and we were guided by them. So it's fascinating. It's like meeting our soul family. We've always been our soul family. We just didn't like meet in the physical because we had so much density to dig through. But this is the time of the bloom, so it will be much lighter for us, whereas our surrounding and many people around us might be actually immersed in chaos. So that can be quite alienating. On one hand, we might feel great because we've reached another level, we've ascended higher, we're blooming, and then we look around and there's all these people we care about in chaos, but lost and needing guidance. So that calls for compassion, and also not feeling guilty about being happy and being where we're at personally. Creations realize, so we might see and be surprised by seeing some of the seeds that we planted suddenly blossom. They might be tiny, but they are blossoming now. Oh, this beautiful feeling of trust will allow us to maybe experiment more, chill a little bit, and try out different things that we've been blocked from trying. I feel like there will be a change of environment. There will be an invitation to join a club, a community, and some group of people of higher vibration that will really uplift your spirits, and they will just find you. You will just be I don't know, shopping or walking down the street, and they will find you. They will introduce themselves. They will invite you. Take the invitation. Trust life. It's life inviting you to another chapter of joy, of glory, of eternal gratitude. Yes, come to me. Exactly. So things will just start coming to you. I'll be suspicious of it, all these opportunities, chances, beautiful invitations. They will come to you, as previously you had to search for them, or maybe you were knocking on so many doors and never worked out, and suddenly it's just there. Easy. Yeah, you're held. Wow. So you're held, and it's held by the goddess, and also held by the masculine, the balanced, healed masculine. You're like an empress. You're appointed. You're in the right place, in the right time, and you're just gifted all these things to align you with your path. You're also here. So whenever someone new shows up in your life, you'll right away be able to read them by their voice, by the way they talk, their vibration, their level of ascension, how clean, how pure they are, whether you want to be around them. It's just reading their voice. Some might be making an illustrated journal. Congratulations, congratulations. Maybe you achieved a goal that you set for yourself. something about clearing the path that was previously really clouded, and now it's clear. Now suddenly that clarity emerges. The clarity applies to what soothes you and what doesn't, what you want around, what you want to be around, what you don't, how to dose your friends, certain people. Coalition. Maybe people will want to work with you or ask you for help, and that will turn into like long-term support, long-term mutual support. Road paved with gold. So as you walk your purpose, you have this crown, and your path is just paved with gold. Rest and nourishment is your priority, and that's why, oh, I see. Okay, so you're kind of like your vibration is like, you're not contracted. The less contracted you are, the more relaxed you are, the more you allow in. So previously, like, no matter how many intentions you said, you were so contracted, you cared so much about it that it didn't actually come in, because you were clinging to the result, and now you just let go. You're so much in the moment, like a child, and that's when it comes in. It just perfectly lands on your lap, and you're among other lotus flowers. You're like a lotus flower. You suddenly like blossom, and there's other lotus flowers around you, blossom at the same time. Yeah, it seems a bit like, for some people it might seem a little bit it might come by surprise how you've bloomed. There'll be messages of cooperation, messages of thanks. It's like you're some kind of like higher ranking, I don't know, that brings some sort of financial abundance. But also like opposites might pull you, kind of test you, and so make sure you know what you want and you don't allow the past to pull you back in, okay? Yeah, kind of, yeah, I feel like it's like you know very well what to study and when to stop and then take action. And it's like so natural. It's like you don't allow overthinking to block you. And there's this beautiful connection. I don't know, there's some sort of connection. I don't know if it's a romantic connection. There's some sort of, oh, I can hear like the soul is intrigued. Someone's soul is intrigued. Someone's been really sad and down and abandoned, maybe. Stormy sky in this person's life, stormy sky, and now their soul is intrigued by you. Don't be afraid to step up here. Don't be afraid to step up and to share what you already know. Don't be afraid that you don't know everything, okay? Okay, so there's some sort of a fear of responsibility. Great power is great responsibility, so there's a fear of that, fear of stepping up, fear of leading, teaching, fear of guiding. I think it's time to break through that fear and let the past sail away. Yeah, because this is like a supernatural, out of this world, miracles out of this world, supernatural coincidences, supernatural events, and you're in the middle of it. Pay attention to the black cat. Black cat is there like the reflection of your reality. You can like read in the black cat. Oh, there's a tower there. So, what is the tower about? I think there's many changes occurring at the moment, sudden changes, bam, 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 one by one, because of the alignment. You're aligned with love. You're the rose, you're the queen rose. You're unwrapping yourself, right? Unwrapping your gifts. What is that? It was just some sneaky behavior around you, but you can see through it and still like, you're like, okay, well, that's the level you're at the moment, no judgment there. I can see through your sneakiness, and that's it. That's where you're at if you're sneaky, right? Yeah, just walk away, turn around, acknowledge the sneakiness, and go. You don't have to think about it, don't have to call it out. Just like let people be where they're at, okay? And oh yeah, longing for some sort of a romance, I don't know, or someone's rushing in to confess something, and that's like exceptional. Okay, so in the life of this person, it's really like exceptional to open up, and this person's coming to open up to you. This person appreciates and can see your innocence, okay, innocence of your soul, your gentleness, your tenderness. So it's a different kind of attraction. It's not what we're used to. It's something beyond that. It's like there's nothing and nothing and nothing compares to you, and there's this secret energy that you carry. The garden, I think maybe some of you can communicate with the plants, with the flowers, so dive deeper into that. Like, don't explain yourself to anyone. You might want to make a wish for the new year, in however way you want to do it. You might want to write it down, or just speak it into existence, or just keep it in your heart, create a symbol for it, put it in your heart. Answer the call. Yeah. Okay, so this is the time. It's like we're really like, you can't be waiting anymore. Like, begin your practice. Like, really start sharing your gifts with the world, okay? And maybe compose something that's uniquely yours. So you don't have to copy other people. Don't be a copycat. Just create something uniquely yours that might initially you decide, and this is your story, okay? Put together all the pieces of your fascinations and make a beautiful collage that's uniquely yours. Yeah, that's what I feel. Gently, softly with yourself. Always thank yourself. It might feel really new to some of you, but really thank yourself. Thank yourself, appreciate yourself. Tune into yourself, look into your own eyes in the mirror. It's never too late. It's never too late. You have infinite possibilities. Get out of this chamber of self-punishment. Get out of there. You don't need to whip yourself. Yeah, it's never too late. You're not too late with anything. Forget that. You have a beautiful, beautiful lineage. You're part of, wow, you're a goddess, and there's a reason why you're around other goddesses. There's the sun. It's amazing. So you seems like you come, I don't know, I feel Atlantis. Maybe you can recognize Atlanteans in other people. Sometimes when we try to manifest something, there's people of Atlantis that just show up on our path. They show up on mine sometimes, and wow, it's just so amazing that we manifest through them, and we manifest through one another, you know. One day someone's an angel to you, the other day you're an angel to someone else, right? But Atlanteans are always like in human bodies in this life, and they are flawed, okay? So don't expect perfection. But I get 10 of Cups and the Sun, so it's like this ability to create miracles has become really mastered here, and this is like the first wave, really living the dream and waking up and thinking, oh wow, I really love my morning, I love where I am, I love what I'm going to do, and I love who I'm going to meet. And there's like literally everything about your day that you love, including yourself. And that's where the key is. The key to this beautiful timeline is inside of you, okay? It's when we shed all these layers of self-hate. You can see the Ankh here, the Egyptian energy. You might be led by the Eye of Horus or the Ankh, but you're led straight into the sun, into dreaming by example, and joyfully merging with others, which might feel really awkward in the beginning for hermits, those who have been in the hermit mode for a decade maybe. They're sisters and brothers and lovers, and beautiful, beautiful river that's taking you home. It's like you are the life force here, and you pave the way so that other people can be in their joy, in their success, in their vitality and play. And it's a great honor and great privilege to be that. With that being said, thank you so much, and I am hoping to see you soon.